Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Goliath. Do I need that many blocks? I wonder. I don't think I need this extra set of ladders. I was rewatching the video from last episode. Oh man, what a rush! Um, I'm gonna take that for sure. I don't think I need all these. Oh, I don't want to put them in here though. And wow, what a rush! That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. How many of these blocks? Excuse me. How many of these blocks do I wonder? Do I think I need? But yeah, I was rewatching the video and I ran through like all of my stuff where I had died in the red wool area, and of all the stuff that I managed to pick up, I got a water bucket, ladders, and like some blocks and a couple potions. I think. Stupid, right? Like I don't. It's like the game prioritizes garbage and says, "Oh yeah, here, have this." Unbelievable, but yeah. What are you going to do, right? So today we are headed after the green wool. The green wool is the last wool that we need to complete the monument, to beat the map, to show that we're better. Like, oh, geez, every time I come down here, I think that torch is a bad guy. And every time I come down here, I grab some potions too. I almost, I almost threw it, but that will end poorly. Oh wait, this is the wrong. This is the wrong door. This is the one to. This is the door we need right here. Yeah. We need to go into the Marsh of Misery, or is it Marsh of Misery? Yeah. There's our teleport and our super secret, fun time, happy go shortcut. Yeah, Marsh of Misery. How am I on potions? Because I know there's a chest here that I don't think I've even touched. I might want some strength, actually. I didn't even think about that. I'm not going to need any more speed. I don't personally like speed all that much. Let's take some regen, because why the heck not? We'll just get regened up like crazy. I don't like speed all that much usually because I just don't like to move that fast. I like to take my time. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. And then when we come around here, okay, there was another teleport, but I have my pathway because down there is void. Because remember, I triggered the trap because I'm pro. And then I've got my paranoia on me right now. I don't need to be paranoid because I'm not stupid enough to fall off of that. But I feel like I might be at the same time. I don't know. This is a dark area. I'm sorry about that. I'll try and keep. Oh, I'll try and keep some torches down if I can. I think we need to go into the center. I think there's a bigger tree in the center. But this is where the depth strider. Okay, I remember, and you may remember as well. Lucky had told me that there was a hole in this tree that I should investigate. Now, I don't think it's the. Did I? I never did make this sharpness 5. Good thinking, War. I don't think it's the. Oh, got the vines. So pro. I don't think there's anything in here. But I did want to look because he got me thinking about it too. So, yeah. It's just the way it was built when Render made the tree, I guess. Okay, so. But yeah, it's a good thought because I honestly believed that there was nothing in this area. So just looking at anything and everything. Well, because I was under the impression that, oh crap, that if an area didn't have wool or a path, it would have some emeralds. And there very well might be some emeralds in here, but I'm not looking. This place is. Okay, so I love. This is where the depth strider, right? Cool, right? I think this might be our tree. I'm not sure. This is where the depth strider comes into play, though. Yeah, I think this is where we need to be. I think. I don't know, man. Yep. Okay. And like I said, I only know these things because I had to find out. I had to figure it out somehow. I'm sorry. It's just, yeah. I forgot what I was saying or what I was talking about. Oop. Okay. Okay. Oh. Hang on. Give me a second here, guy. Let's get buffed. Uh-oh, I'm spawning crap. Oh no, I didn't bring. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, thank you. Okay. Doing it. Doing it. We're going crazy. Nothing. Nothing that I care about. Get out of there. And we're going up again. Let's get some grub in us. Ho ho ho. Okay. Good. Poison spiders. God, I couldn't target him. Between poison. Oh, that's a dead end. We're so friggin' tanky right now, though. This is how we should be. This is what we deserve right now. This is the kind of treatment we deserve. Just to be beast mode. To show this map who's actually boss. Who's the real Goliath here, huh? Yeah! I'll take all this. Just because it's mine. Who is the real Goliath? Green wool. Man, that was fast. We are in beast mode, guys. Total beast mode. Diamond gear, totally OP. Just got to get through this massive wall of knockback. Swinging our sword like crazy. Oh! Yeah, this is the way. Hey! That guy didn't get the memo that we're in beast mode. Oh, this is what I like. This, honestly, at this point in the map, this is how we should be. Oh, it's so much fun. Oh, screw all y'all. Get out of here. Get out of my face. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we got to do is figure out how to get out of the marsh. This place it's a mess. I didn't get the chance to burn it down, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't remember how we got in, which direction. You can sprint with Depth Strider. I think that's the coolest thing. Let's see. Was that my way in? No. Remember when we came in, I had kind of stair-stepped my way next to a waterfall. So if we stick to the water, we should eventually, like, we might have to search. No, there it is. I can see my stairway right there. Okay. God, Depth Strider. And this is where we kind of struggled because there were a bunch of skeletons giving us the business. Bye. Jeez. Serious struggle. Holy crap. I can probably just go right up like this. I was about to say I would give you the light filter or the light changing thing so that you could see a little better, but that only lasted a second. You didn't miss much. You missed me busting through a couple pieces of black clay. Beast mode, guys. Beast mode. Okay. We're going to run back to the monument. This is our actual victory run. Oh! Because now we have on us the final piece of wool, the green wool. Let's start talking about the map itself. This has been a really wonderful experience for me, despite any evidence to the contrary, my complaining, my deaths, all of that. I have had nothing but a great time with this map. I expect another hole in the... I know there's not, because I've run over this way more. I have had such a great time with it. The difficulty really ramped up in the end. I'm not sure how I feel about all the dispensers. I'll be honest there. I don't know if that was frustrating or like the first couple areas of the Evercreep dungeon. What was it called? The Evercreep Depths. What was the actual name of it? Marsh entrance. The first couple areas, like the challenge was really something, but then it just turned into more and more and more and more, and it became kind of overwhelming. But I mean, we overcame it in only, let me see, I died once near the beginning of the area, and then again, the really catastrophic death, basically on top of the red wool. So, I mean, it's not like we died over and over and over. I mean, guys, I died 11 times in the opening of the map. The parkour at the very beginning, I died 11 times. So, I think we did pretty good at the end. Um, yeah, I'm not I'm not too worried about it. I actually do want to do like a short segment on my full thoughts about the whole thing, because right now I'm only really thinking about the end because it's the most fresh in my memory. So give me a second to compose my thoughts and maybe even write a little something down, like an outline, so that I can talk about it more in depth. And I'll be right back with you. Okay, I actually had a thought. Since we have easy access to every intersection, I thought maybe we would just go to each intersection. I could talk a little. Um, Intersection 1, getting here was the hard part for me. Uh, by the time I got here, I'm not even kidding. It's in my first video. I think I got to intersection 1. I had like 11, 15. I had an incredible amount of deaths. It's parkour. I suck at parkour. But, I figured the worst was past. I really like this area. I really like burning down the Grove of Burning Oaks. We made it burn. We sure did. I really like discovering the things, the emeralds and the loot up in the hidden areas. Yeah, burned to the ground. I really like discovering like all the hidden areas because it kind of made me think more about the overall exploration part of the map. Those ones being obvious, it kind of made me start looking at a few more places a little more closely. I admit toward the end of the map there was a drop off in how much I cared about the emeralds, but yeah. Couple of challenging areas here and here, especially the Ember Mines. I thought that there was a witch spawner in there. It turns out it was just it was just bad RNG. But that kind of set the pace for me, like to expect, an actual challenge, and it was a challenge. Intersection 2. Now you might get the feeling Intersection 2 is my favorite because I spent so much time here, but it was not. This is a special place for me. I spent the most amount of my time at Intersection 2 here. I built my zombie grinder, crusher, simple hopper timer crusher thing, XP farm, whatever. And this is where the map really starts to take shape and give you an idea just how big it is. The Rattling Cave, that place. Ooh, that's bad if you only, like, you can get that max spawn crap going on. Deserted Ruins and then the tomb down below it. That one was kind of rough. I think I died several times in that tomb. And then the Red Desert, I think, is where you really, like, when you come out into here, you really start to get a sense of just how big the place is and how much there's going to be to see. And I was really impressed with this area. It was just so much fun wandering around in the desert. We had a lot of great times with things exploding on us. We've got our creeper grinder or our gunpowder grinder out there. I had a lot of fun with the Red Desert, and we did spend probably more time than we should have. But there's just so much to do out there. A couple treasure maps. I don't know how many treasure maps there were altogether. I think I found 4, maybe 5. Can't quite remember for sure. Intersection 3, of course. The hard part was getting to intersection 3, going through the angular cavern, and that was my first experience with a transitional area that didn't have anything in it. That was kind of something for me. Shimmer Scale Bay is the underwater place. Honestly, not. I mean, it wasn't meant. There's not a lot you can do with that, and it wasn't meant to be like the hardest dungeon. I think Render XR even said that it wasn't meant to be the hardest thing in the world. That there isn't a lot you can do with underwater dungeons, and that's true. It was cool. I mean, it was really fun. It was just super easy. It was pretty neat. Here, I think, is probably my favorite area, just because of. Can I sleep away the rain? God dang it! Oh, you know what? Okay, and then yeah, and you know what else? Which game mode is creative? Not that one. There we go. Let's go take a look. You can sprint while you're in creative now, too. I forgot about that. At what exactly we did out here. I just had so much fun just hanging out in this area. There was a time I had spent so much time in this area that I started worrying that I didn't want to actually play the map anymore, that I was playing like an LP of the Islands of Adventure. That's how much I just liked this area. There's just so much everywhere to do. I didn't even find the transition to the next intersection over here for how long? The Evercreep Dungeon? I mean, and that place, by the way, screw that place, the Evercreep Dungeon. Screw it so much. Yeah. I had a lot of fun out in the Islands of Adventure. I think this was probably, or not probably, this was definitely my favorite area of the map. Just because it's a map in itself. But yeah. Let's move on to intersection 4. Okay, intersection 4. I don't really know what to say about intersection 4. Right, creative mode. The nether area was definitely interesting, and I think that's where things really opened up for us, where we started to get powerful. Because between that, like all the iron up in the ceiling there, and the Cavernous Swarms, which has a ton of ores in it, it really made, like, it just boosts your confidence. And it was long overdue for me, because I had been beaten down by the Evercreep Dungeon on my way here. I was feeling pretty demoralized. Into Ice, if I had to be honest about it, was kind of... it was kind of a grind. It was all right. I mean, it was a transitional area, and I started to expect that after we had kind of gone through a little bit. I can't really remember for sure, but it was all right. I mean, it wasn't so bad. I don't recall dying. I can't remember. Yeah, but this, when it comes to actual intersections, I didn't spend a lot of time here, but just in terms of how good they look, this one's my favorite. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. Oh yeah, that was a trap I found. Just gorgeous. I loved this intersection. So dangerous, though. There's probably an emerald over here somewhere. I never did go in there. Absolutely gorgeous. That haunted mansion. What's the name of the place? The Bigwood Forest with the mansion. That was cruel. That was something else. The Glacial Ruins, I think we had a pretty catastrophic death in there when I fell into lava. That was a really cool dungeon, too. I just needed to get the hang of it and not be so stupid. I can't believe... Because that was... Like, I had the... What you call it? Oops. Oh. I had the fire resist on my bar or something like that. I can't remember, but it was just a stupid death. And then the battle for Ice Thorn Mountain, the actual dungeon itself was a little insane because all the mobs were down in there because I did a bad job at going in at the right time of day. Yeah. But it was kind of neat. And then like figuring out the trick at the end to get through. There was a little bit of gold like bonus armor or whatever. And then I don't think we need to go into the last couple areas to talk about them. The intersection 6 was just pure insanity. Screw the red maze. I'll say it in no uncertain terms. Like, screw that place so much. I hated it. Oh my God, that was the absolute worst. It was so stressful, so frustrating. I can't believe I only died twice, I think. Oh my God, screw that place so much. It was so cruel. And then, what was the next one after that? It was kind of easy if you just kept moving. And that kind of made me feel a little better. Oh my God, screw the red maze. The Citadels, the Hellrock Citadel, and then the Everscream Citadel. I really enjoyed those. Those were they were fun challenges. They weren't like overwhelmingly difficult or anything, which I appreciated. Just because it seemed like the pacing was nice. You know, you could make progress at the same time, and you didn't feel like you were just getting beat up constantly. And then the final areas, the depths, the Everscream depths. I think I talked about them already. It was something else. It's an exhausting experience, and I mean that in both a good and a bad way. It's so rewarding. I mean, look at the monument, guys. We did it. It's completed. We did it. I did it without giving up on my abilities, like without, oh God, I know it's probably not the hardest map in the world, but for me, this was, I've only ever played a couple other CTMs and they were so much easier by comparison. This was difficult for me. I wanted to show you my stats. 3.5 days. Yeah, 3.5 days. Crazy, right? Number of deaths, 38. Is that right? We ate some cake. Brewed a lot of potions. Blocks are boring. Creepers killed me a bunch of times. I think just about everything in the game killed me at least once. Jeez. Oh boy. It was, but yeah. It was something else. Yep, 38. I want to thank Renderer XR for making the map because it was a lot of fun to play, and of course I want to thank everybody who watched, the good and the bad times, the fun that we had. This was a blast for me. I really liked the map, and yeah, I don't know when the next one will be, but I'll see you there.